No broken Fang sale could mean a lot more profits than you expect, considering it's a really unusual occurrence. A lot of players had Smurf accounts ready to buy the pass and maximize on profits. So today, we're going to talk about what I think this sale means for prices, and if we're going to see something like it again in the future, and how you can make tons of money from it. So as per usual, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new, as this is the best spot for information on CSGO investing and skin news. But for now, let's get right into the video. So first, let's quickly go over why there is no sale. It's something I've talked about before, so I won't spend too much time on it, but this new shop system that was implemented caused some really big difficulties if there was going to be a pass sale. The broken Fang cases were already extremely overpriced because you could make a 3 times return if you got all 100 stars and just use them to redeem cases and sell them on the Steam market, so you could probably see there's some issues with giving a pass sale, as it would just cause a huge drop in price in cases, stickers, collection skins, you name it, as people would just be buying the pass on their alt accounts to make easy money, or like Shattered Web, Valve might make the stars cheaper, and once again with this shop, people could just buy whatever they want. It will completely inflate supply, and that would cause a huge dip in prices. So it seems like CSGO devs actually care about the economy, and they didn't want to let this happen. Now, even though there isn't a sale this time around, prices are still going to be affected. Broken Fang cases rebounded really well after the RMR sales, which caused a huge sell-off in all CSGO investments. Like, if we look at the breakout case, it doesn't even seem like it's been rebounding at all yet. Kinda at a standstill, and even something like the AK Redline has been dipping off the RMR capsule sale, and probably will as long as those things are still on sale in game, which hopefully shouldn't be much longer, maybe a few days at max. But the broken Fang case increasing so drastically really shows the effects of how no sale can affect prices of operation items, especially with this new shop format and how it might potentially be used in the next operation. We'll get into that in a bit later. But because of this, there is potentially a chance for a bigger profit than you might have thought. Even though there's a lot of supply of broken Fang cases because of the way the shop works, this time compared to Shattered Web, selling on the short term could be a lot more profitable now. As I've mentioned before, I don't think broken Fang cases are a good long-term investment, as it's pretty much inevitable that there's going to be another case released with the same gloves as them, causing a huge tank in price just like we saw with Shattered Web. And if you want more info on why you shouldn't hold broken Fang cases for too long, or if you own them already and plan on selling for a profit, I really recommend you watch this video that I made a few weeks ago. But with no sale this time around, people are really going to want to get in on the hype to invest, and even if the long-term outlooks for something like the broken Fang case don't look that good, which I mean they don't, the majority of the CS community doesn't really know that, and tons of people are still going to be buying broken Fang cases just to unbox them. So if these cases hit a price you're comfortable with and you make your money, get it and get out. Or at least get into a safer investment like Operation Skins or Battle Scarred Hollows, stuff that is proven to be a good long-term investment based on past trends, unlike something like the broken Fang case, which has proven to be a horrible long-term investment based on past trends. But just before we get into the final part of this video, which is going to be talking about how you can make an absurd amount of money from this in the future, I want to talk about LootBear, my new partner and a great way to use 6 skins without having to spend a lot of money. On LootBear, you can rent expensive CSGO skins, up to $400 in fact, for as low as $15 a month. Or you can earn LootBear Ultra, rent up to 5 skins at a time, up to $1,200, and be like me and be able to use this sick pink Galaxy Karambit Doppler in game. And better yet, if you have an expensive inventory already, you can also rent out skins to others for 3% of the base value a month. So it's great for everybody. If you want a 10-day trial, you can sign up through my partner link in the description. As long as you send a valid ID and credit card on the site, you're set to go, which is just to make sure you don't hit anybody with the scammerino and take their skins that you're renting. I did it myself. It's completely trustworthy and trusted by a ton of other YouTubers who are 100 times more popular than I am, so be sure to click that link in the description, rent some insane looking CSGO skins for dirt cheap. But for now, let's continue on with the video. So now let's talk about the future, as if Valve continues with this trend of operations, which I hope they do, it shouldn't be years before we see the next one, and should only be about 1 year, as Shattered Web was released in November of 2019, Broken Fang was released in December of 2020. So next time an operation comes around, if we see the same shop system as we see with Broken Fang, or something similar with Broken Fang and Shattered Web, it's pretty much 100% guaranteed that we're not going to see this sale. Because of this, if you invest, whether it's in cases and resell them a bit later, or buy in on skins from the collections during the first few weeks of operations while they're dirt cheap, and take advantage of the huge spikes that will come when everybody is surprised that, whoa, there is no operation sale this time around, it's going to be a great way to profit. You're going to be way ahead of the curve, and it's really good already knowing the potential future investment that can get you ahead of the game and make you a lot more profit than others, as you have a huge head start once again. Even though it feels like you're waiting forever for the next operation to come, it's better to be safe and kind of know what you're doing with your money based on past trends and what's going to happen with your investments, rather than just kind of guessing or getting in too late when everybody's kind of got in on the hype already and it could lose you money with Steam sale tax and all that. It's sometimes better to just flat out wait. So overall, because of this operation and because of Shattered Web, we're starting to learn how CSGO devs kind of want to work with their operations and this new shop system that they seem to add, along with new collections that seem to be coming every operation, but all of that could very well change. So I'm sure I'll make a video next time an operation comes around talking about this same stuff and if there's going to be a sale, but just keep your head up for the future, because if you get in at the very beginning, you're going to be making max profit if we do see the same trends. But besides all that, I hope that does give you a big heads up for the future and keep your investing money safe and hopefully earn you some big profit. Once again, thanks to my partner LootBear for sponsoring this video. Be sure to check them out once again in the description and subscribe to the channel if you're new and want to see more videos like this one. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.